I am. Asking for a friend news. Follow us on YouTube for full stories tonight as we get closer to the end of Lent and getting ready to celebrate Easter. It's a time to also shed light on sacrifices we all make as mothers and parents. Some have been in fasting, some have given up something in faith. This is episode 2 of The Bridge, and love that is often unseen and too often forgotten. It's about mothers who gave unconditional love, be it biological or through mentoring or adoption. It's about children who left and forgot the bridge they passed through. It's about parents who harm their children by teaching them to hate the hand that fed, nurtured, and raised them. It's about children who walked away when you are in bed sick. A mother may not have carried a child for 9 months, but she carried them in sacrifice. Through school, through every call that said, "I need help." She showed up. She gave without keeping score. She loved without condition. And now in the quiet of her own life, down and sick, she is remembered by God, but not by those she helped raise or mentor, because some prefer her to ask to be remembered. So today, this is not just her story, it is a reminder. Even when she lifted her arms, they forgot. They walked away. Her love was poured out and never returned. A woman who mothered without being called a mother, without ever asking to receive, who stood in the gap when others were absent, and now in her weakest moment, lying in her sick bed, with no voices calling her name. A mother who knew when to have fun and when to parent. Lord, be her comfort, be her remembrance, be the voice that say, "I saw everything," for every sacrifice she made, for every tears she hid, for every child she carried in love. Father, remember her, and teach us to remember the hands that once held us, fed us, taught us, and show us love. To every child listening and to every adult, pause for a moment and remember that person who stood in the background and made sure you could move forward. Yes, children know who loves them. Maybe she didn't give you her name, but she gave you her time, her strength, and her prayers. Don't let success and silence to replace gratitude. Because one day life will come full circle, and you will understand what it means to sacrifice and not be appreciated. So while there is still time, make the call, send a message, speak the name. Honor is not a feeling, it's a choice. So today, choose to remember. Time may be running out. Never stop loving and opening up your heart to kids. One leopard returned to thank Jesus. Keep hope alive. Stay in faith.